So I realize when you make a post public on social media that people are going to want to have input. That's the whole idea of it. That's the beauty of it, and it's cool. I think most of my posts, I don't care what people say or think. I just want people to be respectful to others. Me, not so much. But this issue of people clamoring for war, and I think most of you all know that I am an advocate for peace, although I am a strong advocate for veterans' rights as well. Myself as a veteran, there's a lot of things that we endure as veterans and don't necessarily know the ramifications when we first sign up. But here's what I do know. We were 100% healthy when we signed up to serve our country, and a lot of us come home not 100%. And I say that to say this to you all who want to feel included in the conversation about going to war and being a veteran. My biggest complaint is that the people that clamor to go to war and I always want to send somebody out there to stomp somebody have no idea what it's like when all the parade and ticker tape stop and you're back at home, that veteran and their families begin to suffer in silence with things. So what I'm saying is that when you serve your country, everyone serves for different reasons, but the fact remains you do serve and you do put your life on the line. A lot of times in training incidents, people are injured and damaged. So this is not about you're not allowed to have input if you're not a veteran. I'm simply stating, and maybe I don't always put it in black and white the way I can articulate it, but we have to be very careful with one of our most precious resources in this country, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most, and that is the men and women who have continuously signed up to serve and protect this country. And once we get our marching orders, you just do your job. So it's not that any of us did anything special amongst ourselves, and I'm certain other veterans feel that way, because again, you don't get to pick and choose what happens when you're in. Sometimes nothing, sometimes a whole lot. But this nation as a whole is too reckless with people's lives. It's certainly when it comes to our military supporting and protecting our country. You in some cases you cannot have peace without the threat of war, and I get that. As a professional soldier, I get that. But it doesn't mean that you have to recklessly endanger soldiers and sailors and Marines and airmen's lives just because it feels like the right thing to do. So that's what I'm saying to you all. And again, visit your local VA hospital, VA retirement home, and talk with some of these great Americans because they would love to hear from you. I promise you, you'll learn something.